There was one simple righteous man that passed away, that died, and the simple righteous person came after death to heaven's court, and he thought that he's going to be judged like any other person to check his scale. And over there, they accepted him with great honor. They respected him with no end. And he didn't know what to do. Like, he felt uncomfortable. He never got so much honor, and everyone are thanking him and blessing him and like enjoying his being and his existence over there. Like, everyone are like, wow, and welcome and thank you and on. And eventually he decided to go to one of the angels that were appointed over there on things, and he told them, guys, I think there is a mistake here. I'm not deserved to like all that honor. It does not belong to me. I was a simple person. And they asked him, aren't you so-and-so, like your name, your mother's name? And he said, yes, it's me. And they said, okay, so it's all, that's all yours. And it's not all. We want to show you the rest. And he said, what are you talking about? Like, where did all that good came from? And they told him, come. And they took him to a peak of a mountain in front of a huge valley. And then he saw thousands and thousands of houses. And he heard voices of families happy and dancing and singing holiday songs and lighting candles of Shabbat and holidays. And all that joy and pleasant of all those wonderful houses was rising in the air. And they told him, all that belongs to you. Like, all those wonderful things are your creation. And he said, like, what do you mean, mine? How did I gain all of that? And they said, those are all your students. What are you talking about? He said, my students? Now it's clear that it's a mistake. Like, now it's obvious it's a mistake. I was no rabbi. I was not teaching. I never had no students. I never gave a class in my life. What are you talking about? He said, it's all yours. He said, can you show me those students? He said, yes, of course, they're right here. And then he saw a huge public standing, people standing, respecting him, coming to him, Rabbi, thank you. The guy is losing his mind. He didn't know what's going on, guys. Like, what do you want from? He said, I never saw those people in my, that guy may be familiar from somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I saw him. I don't know those people. So they called one of those people and they asked him, like, is that your rabbi? He said, yes, Rabbi. Don't you remember me? He said, no, honestly, I don't. He said, you met me once in the grocery store, and I had few things with me, and you were so polite, even though you were carrying a lot of things, but you saw that I was only with few, and I was with my son or something like that, and you told me you can pass before me in the line. And that left such a positive impact on me that I decided that I will always do the same thing like you did for me. You really helped me that day. And then they brought another person. And he said, yes, I was also waiting in line. And another person, this, and everyone brought an example. He met those people for a moment and not more. But he was always positive. He was always smiling. He was always generous. He was always assisting with a bright and smiling, positive face. And he affected those people to learn from him how to fix and correct their manners, how to behave better, how to become better people. And they became his students, and they made students, and all their students that learned from them how to behave and correct their ways became all his students, and he inherited all that huge bounty that none of us is able to imagine what it means even. So that is the outcome of a person who walks in the path of the righteous ones. Righteous are the ones who are trying to help others, that they care about others, that while they're sitting in a conversation, they don't think about what they can gain from the conversation, what they can come up with. They are only thinking what they can give. How can they share? How can they assist? How will they use the time that Hashem gave them for a good cause, for good actions, to affect in a positive ways on other people's life?